Hey everybody! So before we begin the video, yesterday was my birthday, so I'm going to show you my presents before we begin the review. Um, I got this from GameStop. It was free, so free present from GameStop, guys. From Matt, he bought me this. Um, got this from Amazon. And I got this from my sister Danielle. The shirt's inside out. I need to fix that. So the movie that we're reviewing right now is called Split, which has James McAvoy, who also plays Charles Xavier from X-Men, is in this. He does a better job. In my view, he does a lot better job in this. And also, M. Night Shyamalan directed this. Yes, we know, the one who directed The Happening. Like, what? No! And the one who directed The Last Airbender. You know, one where they gave one of our best cartoon characters a penis head. But remember, guys, he did good movies too. He did The Signs. He did Sixth Sense. So he's gone back to his roots. He's gone back to doing one of his good movies and stopped trying to make cartoon movies into bad movies. Make bad thrillers where the plant are the bad guys. And where they gave away the twitch and halfway the movie. So this one just like they did in The Sixth Sense. They hinted at what the twist was throughout the whole entire movie. You may have to watch it twice, just like you did with The Sixth Sense. But it's not exactly like The Sixth Sense because, unlike The Sixth Sense, this one's a thriller. So I can handle this type of movie. Remember, I told you guys, I don't do horror movies. Maybe I didn't tell you why. But the reason why is because they don't give the victims personalities. When I was a little kid, it's because it was too scary. But now they don't give the victim's personality. To where, when they get killed, like this girl, Drew Barrymore. When she died in Scream, we didn't care about her. We just said, okay, she died. May have been scary, but I didn't care for her because we didn't know her. Same exact thing with Kevin Bacon's character from Friday the 13th. We didn't know his character, so we didn't care. I don't know this one, because this one I haven't seen from Freddy Krueger, or from Freddy Krueger's movies. I haven't seen this one. But same exact thing with Johnny Depp. We only got him, only thing we got with him is that they're all perverts, basically. That's the only thing we get from these characters, that they either are perverts or they smoke weed. That is not our personality. That is something that they just do and say, oh, so that's okay. They did sex, they smoked weed, so it's okay. We killed them. So that's the only reason why they killed them. But that doesn't make me care for them. Just because the death is scary does not mean it affects me the same way. When somebody dies, I want to care. I want to know how it would affect me more than just a scary level. I want to affect me in an emotional way. I want to get to know the character emotionally. That way it actually affects me. And those three franchises, Scream, Friday 13th, and Freddy Krueger movies, there's characters in there that we don't get to know because they always have to had sex or smoke weed or to get killed. So maybe we know the main character in that movie, but not that but sometimes not that much. They just kill them they just kill them, and sometimes they don't give personalities. If we're lucky, they do. But yeah, there are characters out there we don't get to know in scary movies. So that's why I don't like them. Like in Sixth Sense, I like Sixth Sense because they gave Haley Joel Osment a personality. He was the victim of the ghost. I know him. I like him. So in this movie, now we talk Split. That we got the one reason why I have problem with horror movies. This one I like because the main girl, Casey, the one who's sitting in the passenger seat of the car, the one whose last bit of sprayed of kerosene, something like that. The two girls in the back, as they were distracted by talking, they were sprayed first. She was gonna leave her unsprayed until she tried to escape, so he sprayed her. And when they woke up, she told him. She made sure the black girl, trying to remember her name. Okay, guys, sorry. She Casey told her to pee on herself. So James McAvoy, who he was playing at the time, the personality he was playing was Dennis. To make sure he wouldn't touch her, she told her to pee on herself to keep her from touching her. And when she came back, she did. And that worked. So he has 24 different personalities. We kind of see all 24, but kind of don't. You have to go at the at the middle, they show a computer screen of him doing them all. We have Mrs. The girl in the dress right here. See, we even have personality as a woman. And we have personality that is a 9-year-old. But we have also responsible personality, Barry, who made sure these three, Dennis, the girl personality, and the 9-year-old, stay in the dark. That was Barry's job. Until later on in the session when the therapist came and made sure but during during the sessions, Dennis started to okay, right here, people, you have not seen him yet. This is your first warning. Spoiler alert. I will give you another warning when we get to the ending. Okay? So right now, do you want to hear no more spoiler alert? Okay? Okay. So, you people who have not seen the movie are gone now? They're gone? Or people who just don't care? They're here? Okay. Okay. So, in the middle of the movie, Dennis starts to pretend to be Barry, and confuses the therapist catches right on and like says, "You're Dennis. You're not Barry. You're not fooling me. You can act like Barry all you want, but you're not fooling me." And she saw right through his act. So, but he kept on playing along, saying, "I'm Barry. I'm Barry. I'm not Dennis." So basically, like up until one part is flashbacks, and they keep on mentioning people with powers, like they keep on saying, like, remember that person with power? They keep on mentioning that during the movie, and M. Night Shyamalan shows up with curly hair and helps her detect something, and on the computer. So, and they figure out, and when Dennis stops being Barry, he mentions a thing called the Beast. Now, for a while, I thought the Beast would be the 9-year-old, personality, because the 9-year-old was the newest, since he's the youngest of the group. I thought he would be the one that's ended up being the Beast. I was wrong. I admit that. It would have been a nice twist. Something that people wouldn't. Okay, I saw it coming, but some people might not seen coming. But I was wrong. They went with something else. And so the girl that we mainly keep it trap, the one that we mainly keep focus on, the main victim, the one who's the most smartest out of the three. The other two, they made mistakes. Like the first girl, who knew karate, she made a mistake and hid in the locker. And we all know the last thing you'd want to do in a horror or a thriller is hide in a closed-in space. It's like where the villain first goes. Like, and I knew it. I knew he was gonna find her. She like went in the locker. Like, he's gonna freaking find you there. So when he came there, it wasn't surprising. Like, if you predict something like that, it's not surprising. So the jump scare didn't scare me because I knew it was coming. Um, and the black girl tried to hit him with a chair, so he put her in he put both the girl who knew karate, and the black girl into the closet, into like separate rooms to keep them separated. And when she tried to trick Casey, tried to trick the 9-year-old personality, she got locked up too. But Casey, her uncle abused her. He made it where one time when they were out going hunting, her uncle and her dad was teaching her how to hunt and teaching her how female animals are a lot smarter than male animals because females are a lot more cautious and know when it's safe to go out, while bucks don't, because bucks make way too much noise, just like human guys can. No offense to you dudes, but you have to admit you guys are a little too noisy sometimes. um, so, but her uncle, one time when her dad was away, while they're out hunting, he got undressed and was going to and he told her to take off her clothes so we can play. And after that, she pulled a gun on him. She didn't kill him, but I knew she wanted to because he abused her right there. And then the dad dies later on, and she has to stay with the uncle, even though he abused her. The same exact thing that happened to James McAvoy. Kevin, the very first personality, the one that he was born with before all the other ones were created. Um, That's his weakness. In order to get all the other ones to cooperate, to make them stop showing up. It's to say that's to say its full name. So that's his weakness. And like I said, Casey had as a personality, and her personality is what saved her. Because we got to know the therapist too. We know that she understood um all of Jane McAvoy's personalities. She got a chance to understand them. We got to know her. So when she died, when he bent her and broke her, I felt sympathy for her. Not just fear, sympathy. I was affected by her death. So, because we got to know her, and she, even though she helped out some of these personalities, she was there for everyone. She was there for most of them. Even Dennis, the girl personality, and the 9-year-old. She was there for them and helped them get through the turmoil. But then the beast came along and screwed everything up. So when she died, it affected me. So when she got crushed by the bones, that affected me. I mean, in this movie, there are two characters that we kind of don't really care about, like the black girl and the karate girl, because they don't really have personalities. They're just there to be killed, just like any other thriller and killer and horror movie. There's always characters there who are there to be killed. That's the way it is. There's always there. That's always there for. They're not meant to have personality. They're just meant to be there to be just be killed. But these two did have personalities. The therapist and Casey. They both did. So when Casey's like running away with a knife, or running away with a gun, she has a shotgun with like a not many shots. And Kevin, when she called his name after the therapist wrote it down and told her that's his weakness. Kevin, before the other ones came to light, because that's what happens when you say his name. All the personalities come to the light at once. So before the rest of the personalities came to the light, came to where he had to be them, Kevin told her there is a shotgun in the hidden, and there's also some bullets for you to use. So while the other personalities were coming out of the light, she grabbed the shotgun and grabbed the bullets to get ready to defend herself. But when the beast came, she found out bullets don't affect him. She watched her friends. Well, the black girl was already killed. The karate girl, she watched that one died. While she was running from him, she kept on going, and to where she got to a cage. This part is also for spoiler warning. Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time, guys. So got it. She went to and got in the cage, and then she was half naked because every time their clothes got dirty, Dennis told them to take off their clothes because their clothes got dirty. So she was half naked. She had no pants on, and she was wearing a shirt with a belt. It was showing her belly, and she saw the bruises that were from her uncle, and he saw that they were both abused because Kevin was abused by his mother, and that's what brought up a lot of his like Dennis was born through his abuse. And so since some of the personalities were born from the abuse, and he saw that they both had something in common, he stopped and he didn't kill her. the Beast says, he realized that we're the same. But after he got away, after he realized that Kevin works at a zoo, that's where he kept the 3 girls. He kept them at a zoo. And he was able to keep them there since he was one of the workers there. And that was, I guess you count that as a twist, because it's that way when he was able to keep them there since he works there. You didn't know that until the very end, because you saw her walking out of the park, and she sees tigers above her head walking, and you figure out he works at a zoo. So this part is also this is the last time, guys. Spoiler warning. So we see a restaurant where they talk about what happened to the 3 girls, and somebody mentions, hey, you remember that guy in a wheelchair? And the one who bones broke really easily? What was his name? And then Bruce Willis and shows his face and says, Mr. Glass. Has to do with the Unbreakable, guys. But I would call this movie a spin-off, not a sequel, because the character that they were doing this was not in the Unbreakables. So people who are going to say, oh, this is Unbreakables too. No, this is a spin-off because Kevin and all of his personalities were not in Unbreakables, because this takes place 15 years after that, or something like that, where Mr. Glass is still in jail for what he did in the Unbreakables. So that is so this is a spin-off. Okay? Now I'm gonna give this movie a 9 out of 10. Let me go and get Solly, guys. He gives this movie a 4 paws and his tail. Sorry I made him meow. I'm sorry. Okay. Bye, everybody.